What's up, everybody? Dave here from the Davey HT3 with a warm and welcoming Thanksgiving wishes to all my viewers. Little quick tour of my hobby room here. You guys haven't seen it yet. We recently moved. This is the heli shelf. An X4 needs a motor. But our big concern is over here. What we have here is a, I guess, giant scale 25% extra 300. Don't quote me on any of that. I don't have the blueprints for this yet. But a little story behind it here. I was out behind my apartment here testing the motor on this, trying to figure out why I kept getting dead sticks. And the man who owns this, the gentleman who owns it, came out to walk his dog and saw me fiddling with the twist. And said he was in RC2, and he had a big plane, but he was mostly into park flyers, and he wanted to know if I wanted to buy this. I said, well, take me up and show it to me. Let me see what we got. And he took me upstairs and showed me this, which is partially covered. As you can see, the guy really, I mean, he wasn't ready for this. I don't even think I'm ready for it, but I'm definitely going to put a lot of tender love and care into this. Well, he showed me this and said, you know, he'd take $300 for the whole lot. RC, GF motor, electronic ignition, never even been turned over or started, which in itself is about 350 bucks. Then also the extra 300, which was a built up by plans. This wasn't the ARF or anything. I guess his dad began building it and shortly passed away thereafter, and got about this far, with the exception of the covering. I guess the gentleman who sold it to me thought this would be a weekend project and he could just throw some covering on it, and didn't realize the cost and expense of the fuel system and the servos and the radio gear and mixing and all the stuff that goes with giant scale planks. So I said, sure, I'll take it. 300 bucks is a deal. And I went ahead and bought it, and last night I took possession. It's sitting in my newly acquired hobby room, which is much larger. It's about the size of my old apartment, to tell you the truth, which you guys can see. And over here we have the wings. I have them next to the Mean Machine here. I haven't showed that to you guys yet. There's the Argent, which has 2 successful launches, with one with the GoPro on board. But yeah, I was going to introduce this in a different fashion, but here you go. I got a Mean Machine 2. That's going to be a blast from the past video. I hope you guys will enjoy that when it comes out. But just to get the scale and size of this kit, it is I guess a 20 or 25%. I'm not highly knowledgeable on, you know, giant scale, so you guys can feel free to comment and help me out understand what's going on here. But what really sold me on this was it's only 2 servos, or 2 servos for the wings. So that's pretty easy, not much mixing or radio stuff you have to do. It's pretty much like setting up this guy, which I'm very familiar with, setting up a normal, you know, nitro plane. So I figured I'd take the step. He had it listed on Craigslist and didn't get any bites, and he was going to keep trying and eventually just sell it to a friend or whatever. I figured, heck, I'll jump on it. But as you can see, like, he's got like body filler on here. He didn't sand it. It was so covered, like, it was so horribly covered. I needed to get the covering off just to do the video because I was ashamed of it. I mean, no offense to the guy, but you know, you gotta take your time and do it right. So there was also some damage in here. I guess his dog got a hold of it, so I'm gonna have to fix that. There's a couple areas that I'm not very happy with how he glued the ribs, or his father, or whoever did it. So, you know, I got a second-hand plank here, and I'm just gonna have to go through it and give it the old Davey HT3 touch. Give it some tender loving care. Give her some hours of sanding and, you know, roughing out the rough, you know, smoothing out the rough road there, and you know, trying to do it right with the help of you guys on YouTube. So pan back over here to the fuselage. Like I said, this wasn't ran. There's already a nick in the prop, and it was never even run. So this guy really didn't have an idea of how to take care of this thing, or where to even begin. And I immediately, before I even purchased it, started doing searches on YouTube and watching covering videos and studying how gasser setups work, and even just how to set up your choke so that you've got the lever coming through the cowling here so that you can push it in and out. So I'm already trying to catch up and realize what goes into a gasser, and I'm happy with it, and I'm going to go full-fledged, full-bore, hardcore, work really hard on getting this thing looking good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the covering off of the fuselage here, because the guy really did not care for it properly. He basically just threw the stuff on and didn't even sand. I mean, look at this. The body filler is literally just, he stuck it in there with like his fingers and just left it. I mean, no offense to the guy really, but you gotta know what you're doing, and at least sand it down before you put the covering on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get busy on this, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for the updates. Like I said, I'm not gasser proficient, but anyone who really wants something can definitely achieve it. And like I say in most of my videos, when I get something new, I always wanted a giant scale, so I got one. And I'll go through the steps and try to do it right. And once again, I just want to give a happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I have some really loyal viewership out there. Excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and do a video for... there's like 3 guys who really comment and like the videos all the time. And I really want to give you guys thanks. So stay tuned. I've got something special coming up for you. Hope you like rockets. That's a little clue there. And I'm going to take care of you guys. So thank you for watching, thumbs upping and commenting, and it just really means a lot to me. I post a video, and even if it's kind of a crappy video, I still get 50 views right off the bat, and that's loyal viewership, and I'm very, very, very thankful for this. And all your help you guys give me with tips and private messages, and just root me on to keep going and do a good job with my videos. Currently I'm working 2 jobs, so it's been really hard to put out heli tutorials. It's been really hard to just do something with you guys as far as videos go. Like, I'm sorry, but you need money for this hobby, and one job is just like, you're saving 2 checks to pay rent and bills, and then you can't really save any money, and can't do a giant plane because it's really expensive. So I took a second job, and it's been really working out good, except for I haven't been able to give you guys a lot of FaceTime. So here's some FaceTime. Thank you very much, really from the bottom of my heart, to you guys who watch, subscribe to the videos, and comment and thumbs up. It means a lot. And Google Plus has really messed things up, but I still get lots of comments, and I'm really, really, really grateful and thankful for you guys. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family, and you're not working, because no one deserves to work on this holiday. So, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more updates on this, I guess, 25% or 20% extra 300. I'm going to start ripping the covering off the fuselage. I'm going to basically fill all of these smudges here and sand it out really good, and make sure I do a very nice job. So any tips you guys have for gassers as far as servos go, fuel system, covering, I'm open to anything. You want to send me a video and a PM about how you do it, or if you've got a gasser going on. I know Love to Fly Helis has gassers, so maybe he could be a big help. But if you're still sticking around, thank you for watching the whole video. Look forward to some more stuff. Yeah, I got gave me an ignition switch. There's the other 2 bolts for the prop. I've just got to educate myself and see what's going on here. But definitely going to have her going by springtime. All I really need is, the receiver, fuel system, servos, and I think I'll get a Jersey Modeler fuel tank, fuel system just to fuel it up. Get some fuel dot action going on, fuel filter. Probably going to go with high-tech servos. I don't want to bury a whole bunch of money into this. I'm not going to go JR full-fledged or, Spectrum. They kind of cost a lot. So I'm going to try to keep it pretty minimalist and see what we can do with that. I'm not any pro 3D pilot, as you can see from my flight videos. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.